Hey y'all, Amber here, you know, the blonde girl from Dallas. I'm so glad you guys popped in to do your makeup with me. So pull up a chair, grab your favorite brushes, and let's create some magical looks together. And don't forget to like and subscribe so we can hang out a couple times a week. So, fun fact about me, I absolutely just love Disney movies. I wanted to make a series here on YouTube where I was going to make some Disney inspired makeup looks. I'm so excited you're here. So leave a comment on what your favorite Disney movie is and you might see it next time. And if you enjoy Disney as much as I do, don't forget to subscribe for all the magical looks. Hey y'all, welcome back. So I am excited. We're going to moisturize first. We are going to get started on the movie Dumbo, which I love this movie, not just because I love the way elephants look, but because Disney finally started to use more than just the primary colors in some of the other characters, especially in the scene where he gets drunk. You have all sorts of different characters, colors of the characters, but my favorite, the pink elephants. So while my moisturizer is soaking in, I just want to give some facts that I found when I had to go back and research the movie, and I also had to watch it again. It was released in 1941, so again, we're working with a time where makeup and colors were not a big thing. This movie was innovative for its time, especially since it was only an hour long, but with everything going on with the different scenes, the viewers had a lot to process. Now that my moisturizer has absorbed, I'm going to go in with my painterly pot and prime my eyes. We're going to do the eye look first and then move on to our face. Next, I'm going to use my pencil and get my brows laid out and then carved out so that I really know where the eyeshadow is going to go. To carve them out, I'm just going to use my NC20 concealer. Now that I got my brows carved out, I'm going to use just some basic Scotch tape, and I'm going to go right from the corner of my eye to the end of my eyebrow. Make sure it's nice and flat, and don't get your eyelashes. I know it's going to seem weird, but I want that really sharp edge. Once you know that it's even, you're going to go in with your Jeffree Star Cremated palette. And I'm going to go in with this darker shade called Solemnly Swear. Ooh, Solemnly Swear. And I'm just going to make the smallest of wings. Just on the edge of my eye. And then I'm going to blend it out in just a minute. Okay. So I kind of smoked that out a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with this shade called Wednesday. And I'm going to finish the lid and blend. So I'm going to lighten everything up with shade Goodbye. And I'm going to start that on my inner corner and just blend my way out. Of course, in the corner, we're going to go with my Ride or Die Diamond Ashes. I use this color all the time. It's just going to give you a nice bright effect here. And if it doesn't show up the way you want it, always feel free to wet your brush with your setting spray, and it helps you pick up glitters a lot better. There we go. And I'm just going to pop that right here on the inner corner. Next, we're going to go in with Blue Blood, and we are going to get our little eyebrow brush. Ooh, I don't want to use that one. We're going to use our little eyebrow brush, and I'm going to wet it down. I'm going to grab my other favorite, Ocean Ice, this really dark glittery blue, just on the very edge. And I'm going to make my winged eyeliner with it. And a lot of people ask me how I did it from my last video. So you basically just follow your lid just like you would with regular eyeliner. This is really hard in the camera. Okay, hold on. It's gonna take you a couple passes, but see that light blue line on the bottom? Now you're gonna wash your brush off because we're gonna do this with red and yellow. Next, we're gonna grab the blood sugar palette, and I'm gonna go in with my favorite out of this palette, the actual blood sugar color. It's nice and has a little bit of a sparkle to it, and we are just gonna follow on top of that same line. I'm gonna get this brush, I promise. Just like that. Okay, give me a second. Let me do it off camera. Now see, you just want the finest of thin lines, and you don't want to blend it. You more so just really want to pack it on there. You see what I mean? And then next, I'm going to go in to kind of keep with the shimmers. I'm going to go in with this gold from my matte contour palette. And I did find another thin brush. So I'm going to spray that down and just repeat the whole process. Start a little bit further up and just pack it on there, trying not to mix it with the red. You know, I'm sure this would be so much easier with like those liner pens. I'm really hoping my husband told Santa Claus that they're in my Amazon wish list and I get them for Christmas. So it's a little more muted than I thought it would be, but that's okay. So we're just going to take the tape off and see how sharp that line is, which is exactly what I wanted. I don't really like to use wipes, but I had some laying around for a while, especially since I just started using micellar water maybe in the last 6 months or so. So we're just going to kind of clean up some of that fallout. And I'm going to put a little more moisturizer down because that tape really did some damage. Oh, it actually kind of hurt. Now we're actually going to go reverse. You know, we started blue, red, gold. Now I'm going to go gold, red, blue. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of pigment and then do the underneath of my eye. Next, I'm just going to do a little bit of black eyeliner on the bottom. Now it's time for our face. I'm going to go with my foundation, the NC20 in the MAC Studio. We're going to blend that out, and we're going to try really hard not to get any more on our shirt, but I'm sure we'll get some powder down there. So again, that's why I always wear a shirt that I'm going to change. That way, if I do get a little bit of product on it, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I wouldn't wear this shirt in public anyways. There's a huge stain right here. And we're just going to blend that all out. First, we're going to go in with our NC20 and get any spots we want to take care of. I got a few over here, one over here. Yeah, not too bad today. My skin's actually starting to look better. Blend that out first. And we're going to go in with our favorite combo, NC20 and C0. And just blend away. Mix that under the eye, all the way out to the hairline. You can get it a little further up. Make sure that crease is nice and sharp. Not crease, make sure that edge is nice and sharp. But just bring it all the way up. Then we're going to do our T-zone. Make sure and get that nice and cute. And down our nose. And of course our jawline. And you're going to set everything with your translucent powder. I'm just going to use the Wet n Wild one today. Go in softly. And since I don't have to bake today, I'm just basically mattifying everything. We only have to let this set for 2 minutes and then brush it off. So while the powder is mattifying, I'm going to go in on my lashes with the MAC Extreme Dimension mascara. And I'm just going to do a light coat. Once your mascara is on, you're just going to come back through with a big fluffy brush and wipe off all that excess powder. Powder's off. I'm going to go in and set this real quick and let the setting spray dry. Again, I use the Fix Plus Pink Light from MAC today. That I'm all set, it's time for contour. So I'm going to grab my contour palette. I'm going to do this lighter shade up here. I'm just running errands around town, so I don't really want anything too crazy. I just want to look not dead. And I had a question. What are some of y'all's favorite Disney movies? Mine is Beauty and the Beast and The Little Mermaid, so I'm excited and cannot wait to get those looks down. I'm still kind of thinking about them. What about y'all? What's some of your favorite movies? What are you excited to see in this series? I would definitely like to know. We're going to go in with this lighter cream shade for under the eyes, just a touch, because we did already set that with powder. And then on the jawline a little bit, just to kind of mix in with our darker highlighter, but give that definition. Grab a kind of fluffy brush to go into that color and just do my nose slightly. I don't want anything too dark today. And then I'm going to pick up some white again, get up here and bring it down, and then buff out the nose. Then we're going to grab our highlighter, Soft and Gentle by MAC, and I'm just going to get a little bit on a flat brush and just underneath the eye, just a touch, and then kind of go up by your eyebrow. And then, of course, bridge of your nose. And the rest near your lips. So I'm going to go ahead and use Crystal Kiss by Jeffree Star as my gloss. And then we are pretty much good to go. Kind of fluff out the hair a little bit. I was trying to let it dry while I did this. And then here we go. Here is my Dumbo inspired Disney look today. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. And don't forget, you can always subscribe to my Instagram. I post all the still shots on there, plus I post more things about my life, as well as my TikTok, where I do shortened versions of these videos, plus I do a lot of my cooking videos over there. So I hope to see you guys soon. Bye! Hey y'all, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and also follow me on Instagram and TikTok.